Iceland, the land of fire and ice, but it could just as easily be called the land of waterfalls. The country is home to thousands of waterfalls, each unique in its formation, size, and beauty. Fed by Iceland's abundant rivers, which are nourished by glacial meltwater and frequent rainfall. The constant interplay of fire and ice creates a dynamic environment where water carves deep canyons, tumbles over lava cliffs, and cascades from towering mountains, creating a mesmerizing display of nature's raw power and serene beauty. So stay with us as we explore majestic waterfalls of this enchanting island. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel to keep up. Öxarárfoss Waterfall. This is a picturesque waterfall located within the UNESCO-listed Thingvellir National Park, a site of great historical and geological significance in Iceland. This beautiful cascade is fed by the Öxará River, which was diverted centuries ago to provide drinking water for the Alþingi, the ancient Icelandic parliament that convened at Thingvellir. The waterfall tumbles about 20 meters down from the Almannagjá Gorge, which marks the boundary between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. The waterfall is located within this dramatic rift valley, making it one of the few waterfalls in the world that is directly associated with the continental drift. The surrounding area excellent for hiking, with well-maintained trails through the park's unique landscapes, including lava fields, clear glacial rivers, and deep fissures. In winter, the falls partially freeze, creating stunning ice formations creates dramatic scenery. Öxarárfoss is a must-see if you are visiting Thingvellir National Park. Gullfoss Falls, also known as the Golden Falls, is one of Iceland's most iconic and awe-inspiring waterfalls, located in the southwestern part of the country along the Golden Circle route. This two-tiered waterfall drops a total of 32 meters into the rugged Hvida River Canyon, creating a powerful cascade that often generates a shimmering mist, particularly in the summer when the river is swollen with glacial meltwater. The waterfall gets its name from the golden hue that can sometimes be seen in the water, especially when the sun hits it just right. Gullfoss is part of a larger conservation success story. In the early 20th century, it was nearly lost to a hydroelectric project, but thanks to the efforts of local Sigurður Tómasdóttir, who fought tirelessly to protect it, the waterfall remains in its natural state. Visitors to Gullfoss can explore the surrounding area via well-maintained paths that provide various vantage points of the falls, to spectacular views and photo opportunities. In winter, the waterfall takes on a different character, with icy formations adding to its dramatic beauty. Gullfoss is also close to other major attractions, like the Geyser geothermal area and Thingvellir National Park, making it a key highlight on any tour of Iceland. Brúarfoss Waterfall, often referred to as the Bridge Waterfall, is a hidden gem located in southwestern Iceland, near the popular Golden Circle route. This stunning waterfall is renowned for its strikingly blue waters, which are created by the glacial meltwater from the Langjökull glacier. Brúarfoss is relatively small compared to other Icelandic waterfalls, but its unique beauty lies in the way the water cascades over a series of small, rocky steps, creating a mesmerizing, turquoise ribbon of water that flows into a deep, clear pool below. It is one of Iceland's most photographed waterfalls, yet it remains relatively secluded and less crowded. The waterfall is accessible via a scenic hike through lush meadows and birch forests, with the trail offering several viewpoints along the way. The surrounding area is rich in natural beauty. Glymur Waterfall, located in the Hvalfjord Fjord, is Iceland's second highest waterfall, plunging 198 meters into a deep, narrow canyon. For many years, Glymur was considered the tallest waterfall in Iceland until the discovery of Öxarárfoss in Vatnajökull National Park. Despite losing its title, Glymur remains one of the country's most impressive and scenic waterfalls. The journey to Glymur is an adventure in itself, requiring a moderately challenging hike that includes crossing a river via a log bridge, traversing a narrow trail along the edge of the canyon, and walking through a short cave tunnel. The trail, which takes around 3 to 4 hours round trip, offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscapes, including the Hvalfjord Fjord, lush forests, and the dramatic canyon that cradles the waterfall. An interesting fact about Glymur is that the name translates to resounding, referring to the echoing sound of the water as it crashes down the canyon walls. For visitors, the hike to Glymur is not just about the destination but also about the journey, with the trail offering various scenic viewpoints and the chance to experience the raw, untouched nature of Iceland's wilderness. Svartifoss, known as the Black Falls, is one of Iceland's most unique and striking waterfalls, located in the Skaftafell area of Vatnajökull National Park. The waterfall is famous for its dark, hexagonal basalt columns that frame the cascade, giving it a dramatic and almost otherworldly appearance. These basalt columns were formed by the slow cooling of lava, which contracted and fractured into the distinctive shapes seen today. Drops about 20 meters over the cliffs, and the stark contrast between the black basalt and the white water creates a stunning visual effect that has inspired many artists and architects. Falls is accessible via a well-marked hiking trail through the lush, birch-covered hillsides of Skaftafell, with beautiful views of the surrounding landscapes along the way. The hike to the falls is about 1.5 kilometers one way, so it's a relatively easy and rewarding trek. Along the you can also explore other natural beauties like the smaller waterfalls and panoramic views of the Vatnajökull Glacier. Dettifoss, often referred to as the most powerful waterfall in Europe, is a thunderous natural spectacle located in the Vatnajökull National Park in northeastern Iceland. The waterfall, fed by the glacial meltwaters of the Vatnajökull Glacier, plunges 44 meters into the canyon and stretches 100 meters wide, releasing an average of 193 cubic meters of water per second. The immense power of Dettifoss is felt as much as it is seen, with the ground around the falls trembling from the sheer force of the water. It was featured in the opening scene of the 2012 science fiction film Prometheus, which showcases its otherworldly and dramatic presence. You can approach the waterfall from both the east and west sides, each offering different perspectives of the falls. The west side is more accessible and offers a closer view, while the east side provides a broader panorama of the waterfall and the surrounding canyon. Dettifoss is not just a highlight of northeastern Iceland but a must-see for anyone looking to experience the raw power and majesty of Iceland's natural landscapes. Selfoss Waterfall. Located in the Öxarárfoss Canyon in northeastern Iceland, this is a captivating waterfall known for its wide, horseshoe-shaped cascade that stretches across the Öxarárfoss River. It is situated within the Vatnajökull National Park, an area rich in geological wonders, including vast lava fields, deep canyons, and other significant waterfalls. The waterfall is part of a larger system of falls along the river, including the more famous Dettifoss, which is often visited in conjunction with Selfoss. Although Selfoss is not as tall as Dettifoss, dropping about 11 meters, it is equally impressive due to its unique shape and the sheer width of the falls, which extends across multiple smaller cascades. The trail to Selfoss from Dettifoss is an easy and scenic hike, about 1 kilometer one way, so people can experience both waterfalls in a single trip. The path provides stunning views of the Öxarárfoss Canyon, with its steep cliffs and rugged terrain. The waterfall is particularly photogenic, with its many streams of water cascading over the basalt columns, creating a dynamic and constantly changing scene. Fagrifoss Waterfall, translating to Beautiful Falls in Icelandic, is a hidden gem in the southeastern part of Iceland, located near the Highland Road leading to the Laxagígar craters. True to its name, Fagrifoss is known for its stunning beauty, as the river Geirlandsá cascades down a series of rocky tiers into a lush, green canyon below. The waterfall is surrounded by rugged terrain, with dark volcanic rock formations creating a striking contrast against the verdant moss and foliage that thrive in the misty environment. Fagrifoss is somewhat remote, requiring a 4x4 vehicle to access due to the rough, gravel road that leads to it, but the journey is well worth the effort. An interesting aspect of Fagrifoss is that it is located near the infamous Loki Fissure, which was responsible for one of the largest volcanic eruptions in recorded history in 1783 to 1784. The surrounding area offers visitors the chance to explore the dramatic landscapes shaped by volcanic activity, including lava fields and craters. Fagrifoss is particularly popular with photographers due to its serene and uncrowded experience compared to some of Iceland's more well-known waterfalls. Axlafoss Waterfall. This is a hidden gem located in the remote highlands of Iceland, within the expansive Fagradalsfjall Nature Reserve. This enchanting waterfall is part of the Skylingr River, which flows through a rugged landscape of volcanic rock and vibrant moss. Waterfall is particularly striking due to its unique drop of about 10 meters into a deep, narrow gorge, creating a powerful cascade that contrasts sharply with the surrounding greenery. Its relative obscurity, making it a perfect spot for those looking to escape the more crowded tourist destinations and experience the untouched beauty of Iceland's highlands. The journey to Axlafoss typically involves a drive along rough, gravel roads that require a 4x4 vehicle, adding to the sense of adventure. Nearby, you can explore the colorful rhyolite mountains of Landmannalaugar, famous for their geothermal hot springs and extensive hiking trails. The Fagradalsfjall Nature Reserve itself is rich in volcanic history, with numerous lava fields and craters to discover. Sigöldugljúfur Canyon, often referred to as the Valley of Tears, is a hidden gem located in the Icelandic highlands, known for its stunning waterfalls and vibrant, otherworldly colors. The canyon is fed by a series of cascading waterfalls that flow from the Sigöldugljúfur Reservoir, creating a network of crystal-clear streams that wind through the rugged landscape. The canyon walls are adorned with lush green vegetation, contrasting sharply with the deep blue and turquoise waters below. It was formed as a result of the construction of the Sigöldu hydroelectric plant, which altered the flow of the Tungna River, creating this unique and beautiful landscape. You can explore the canyon via a short hike from the nearby road, with several viewpoints offering stunning perspectives of the waterfalls and the surrounding highland scenery. The area is particularly beautiful in the summer months, when the vegetation is in full bloom, and the canyon is often shrouded in mist, adding to its mystical atmosphere. The Icelandic highlands are known for their remote and rugged beauty, and Sigöldugjúfur is no exception, offering a peaceful and tranquil escape from the more crowded tourist destinations. Aldeyjarfoss. This is one of Iceland's most visually striking waterfalls, located in the remote northern highlands along the Skógafoss River. What makes Aldeyjarfoss truly remarkable is the contrast between the white, frothy water that plunges 20 meters into a turbulent pool below and the surrounding basalt columns, which are perfectly hexagonal and black as night. This dramatic interplay of light and dark creates a stunning visual effect that draws photographers and nature enthusiasts alike. The waterfall is part of the larger Brúarfoss Valley, an area known for its rugged beauty and volcanic history. An interesting fact about Aldeyjarfoss is that it is located just south of the Arctic Circle, and its name is derived from the Norse gods, reflecting the area's deep mythological connections. The waterfall is accessible by a gravel road, and while the journey can be challenging, especially in winter, It is well worth the effort for the breathtaking views. You can explore the surrounding landscape on foot, with hiking trails that offer different perspectives of the waterfall and the basalt columns. The area is also rich in geological history, with the nearby Hrafnaby Waterfall and the vast lava fields as additional attractions. Ófærufoss. This is a stunning and unique waterfall located in the remote Eldjung volcanic canyon in Iceland's highlands. Known for its picturesque, multi-tiered cascades, Ófærufoss once had a natural stone bridge that spanned the lower tier of the falls, which made it one of Iceland's most iconic waterfalls. However, this natural bridge collapsed in the early 1990s, altering the waterfall's appearance but not diminishing its beauty. The waterfall is fed by the river Nyrðri, which flows through the Eldjung Canyon, a massive volcanic fissure that stretches for about 40 kilometers. Eldjung itself, meaning Fire Canyon, is part of the larger Katla volcanic system and is the largest volcanic canyon in the world, formed during a massive eruption around 934 AD. This is a two-tiered waterfall, with the upper tier dropping into a small pool before the water cascades down the second tier into the canyon below. The striking contrast between the dark volcanic rock, the lush green moss that covers the canyon walls, and the flowing white water creates a truly dramatic landscape. Reaching to waterfall requires a bit of effort, as it is located in a remote part of the Icelandic highlands. You can typically access it via a rough 4x4 track leading to Eldjung, followed by a short hike through the canyon to the waterfall. Seljalandsfoss Waterfall. Located along the southern coast, this is another Iceland's famous and unique waterfall, easily visible from the Ring Road. What makes Seljalandsfoss particularly special is the pathway that runs behind the waterfall, allowing you to walk behind the curtain of water and experience it from an entirely different perspective. The waterfall plunges 60 meters from the cliffs that mark the edge of the former coastline, similar to Skógafoss, but its slender, elegant cascade creates a more delicate, almost ethereal atmosphere. It is fed by the Seljalands River, which originates from the Eyjafjallajökull glacier, the same glacier that famously erupted in 2010 and disrupted air travel across Europe. The path behind the waterfall can be slippery and wet, especially during the spring and summer months when the flow is strongest, so visitors are advised to wear appropriate footwear. The experience of standing behind Seljalandsfoss, looking out through the water at the surrounding landscape, is truly magical and offers unparalleled photo opportunities. Nearby, there are several other smaller waterfalls to explore, including Gljúfrafoss, a hidden gem partially concealed within a narrow canyon. Seljalandsfoss is a great place to visit for anyone traveling through Iceland's southern coast. Gljúfrafoss Falls. This is one of Iceland's hidden gems. Located near the famous Seljalandsfoss Waterfall on the south coast, Gljúfrafoss is a smaller yet equally enchanting waterfall tucked away behind a cliff. The name translates to Dweller of the Gorge, which is fitting given its secluded location within a narrow canyon. What makes Gljúfrafoss special is its secretive nature. Unlike many of Iceland's more prominent waterfalls, this one is partially obscured by a large cliff, making it less visible from a distance. To fully experience it, you must enter a narrow gap in the rock face, wade through a shallow stream, and step into a hidden cavern. Once inside, you are greeted by the sight of the waterfall cascading down into the enclosed space, with sunlight filtering through the top, creating a magical, almost otherworldly atmosphere. Gljúfrafoss is less crowded than many of Iceland's tourist hotspots, offering a more intimate and serene experience.
Foss á Síðu.
This is a picturesque waterfall gracing the southern coast of Iceland near the village of
Kirkjubæjarklaustur.
Its 30-meter cascade plunges into a serene pool, framed by lush greenery and the dramatic
Síða
mountain range. The waterfall's idyllic setting is a captivating sight for travelers along the Ring Road. Interestingly,
Foss á Síðu
is closely linked to the historic
Síða
farm dating back to Iceland's settlement era. While not as renowned as some of Iceland's larger waterfalls, its charm lies in its peaceful ambience and stunning surroundings. You can enjoy panoramic views of the Vatnajökull Glacier and nearby lava fields. In winter, the waterfall transforms into a breathtaking ice sculpture. Kirkjufellsfoss. This is a picturesque waterfall located on the Snæfellsnes Peninsula in western Iceland. It sits in the shadow of Kirkjufell Mountain, one of the most iconic and photographed mountains in Iceland, often referred to as the Church Mountain due to its distinctive conical shape. The waterfall itself consists of a series of small cascades, which are fed by the river. And although it is not particularly large or powerful, its charm lies in the breathtaking backdrop of Kirkjufell Mountain, which creates one of Iceland's most famous and visually stunning landscapes. Kirkjufellsfoss has become a favorite spot for photographers, especially during sunrise or sunset when the golden light illuminates the mountain and waterfall, creating a truly magical scene. An interesting fact about this location is its connection to popular culture. You can easily access the waterfall from a nearby parking area, and there are walking paths that provide different vantage points for viewing both the falls and the mountain. Bjarnarfoss. This is a picturesque waterfall located on the Snæfellsnes Peninsula in western Iceland, known for its serene beauty and striking setting. The waterfall cascades down a steep cliff face, surrounded by lush greenery in the summer months and often framed by snow and ice in the winter, creating a stunning contrast against the dark volcanic rock. Bjarnarfoss is easily accessible from the main road and can be viewed from a distance or explored up close via a short hike that leads to the base of the falls. The trail offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape, including the nearby Kirkjufell Mountain and the expansive coastline of the peninsula. Its connection to Icelandic folklore: according to legend, the waterfall was named after a farmer named Bjarni, who was turned into stone for breaking a sacred promise. The area around Bjarnarfoss is rich in natural beauty, with the Snæfellsjökull Glacier looming in the background and the surrounding fields dotted with wildflowers in the summer. Folaldafoss Waterfall. This is a beautiful waterfall located in the Öxi Pass in eastern Iceland, a region known for its rugged and dramatic landscapes. The waterfall, which cascades down a series of rocky steps into a serene pool below, is framed by steep cliffs and surrounded by lush vegetation, creating a picturesque and tranquil setting. It is a part of the Jökulsárlóni River, which flows through the Öxi Pass, a mountain road that connects the coastal town of Djúpivogur with the inland village of a Yield Start Hill. It is relatively unknown to tourists, so it's a peaceful and secluded spot to experience the natural beauty. Klifbrekkufossar Waterfalls. These are a series of cascading waterfalls located in the remote and scenic Myvatn Fjord in eastern Iceland. This hidden gem is composed of multiple tiered falls that flow down a steep mountainside, creating a spectacular sight as the water tumbles down into the lush, green valley below. Klifbrekkufossar is particularly notable for its picturesque setting, surrounded by towering cliffs, vibrant vegetation, and the tranquil waters of Myvatn Fjord, one of Iceland's most secluded and peaceful fjords. It is often overlooked by tourists due to its remote location, so it is a perfect destination to explore unspoiled natural beauty in solitude. The waterfall is easily accessible by car, with a gravel road leading to a viewing area where visitors can admire the cascading water and take in the stunning views of the surrounding landscape. You can also explore the surrounding fjord, which offers opportunities for hiking, birdwatching, and photography, making it a must-visit destination for nature enthusiasts exploring the East Fjords of Iceland. Stigafoss Waterfall. This captivating waterfall, located in the picturesque fjord region of East Iceland, near the small town of Seyðisfjörður. It is a lesser-known waterfall, tumbles down a steep mountainside into a lush, green valley, creating a serene and scenic setting. Stigafoss is particularly notable for its height and the dramatic cliffs that frame the cascade. It is part of the extensive network of waterfalls and streams that characterize the fjord regions of Iceland, fed by the abundant rainfall and melting snow from the surrounding mountains. You can reach Stigafoss via a short hike from Seyðisfjörður, a charming town known for its vibrant art scene and colorful wooden houses. The hike offers stunning views of the fjord and the surrounding landscapes, providing ample opportunities for photography and wildlife spotting. Strutsfoss Waterfall. Strutsfoss is a hidden gem in eastern Iceland, located in the remote and rugged terrain of the
Fljótsdalur.
This stunning waterfall, which is relatively unknown compared to other Icelandic waterfalls, offers a serene and untouched natural experience for those willing to venture off the beaten path. Strutsfoss is a two-tiered waterfall with a total drop of about 120 meters, making it one of the tallest waterfalls in the region. The waterfall is fed by the Strutsa River, which flows through a narrow gorge before cascading over the cliffs into a deep, tranquil pool below. Today, the waterfall is accessible via a moderately challenging hike that takes you through the scenic landscapes of the valley, with views of the surrounding mountains, lush vegetation, and the Larger Fjord Lake. The hike to Strutsfoss is about 8 kilometers round trip, and while the trail is not heavily trafficked, it is well marked, making it a great option for those looking to explore Iceland's less visited natural wonders. The area around Strutsfoss is also known for its rich bird life, with several species of birds nesting in the cliffs and surrounding forests. Hengifoss Falls. Located in eastern Iceland, this is one of the country's tallest and most picturesque waterfalls, with a dramatic drop of 128 meters. The waterfall is particularly renowned for its striking geological formations, with the cliffs surrounding it displaying layers of red clay trapped between basalt columns, creating a vivid contrast with the white water of the falls. These layers of clay are remnants of ancient volcanic activity. The hike to the waterfall also passed Litlanesfoss, another beautiful waterfall framed by hexagonal basalt columns, which is an attraction in its own right. The hike to Hengifoss is a moderately challenging trek of about 2.5 kilometers one way, ascending through a picturesque valley with stunning views of the surrounding landscapes. Along the way, you can enjoy the rich bird life, the sound of rushing water, and the lush vegetation that contrasts sharply with the rugged terrain. The Hengifoss Waterfall is part of the larger Hengifossa river system, which flows into Lake Lagerfjord, a glacial lake that is also home to the legendary Lagerfjord worm, a creature of Icelandic folklore akin to the Loch Ness Monster. Litlanesfoss Waterfall. This is a strikingly beautiful waterfall located in eastern Iceland, near the Hengifoss Waterfall, within the
Fljótsdalur Valley.
This waterfall is particularly known for the stunning basalt columns that frame its cascade, creating a dramatic and unique natural setting. These hexagonal columns were formed by the cooling and contraction of lava flows millions of years ago, and they give the waterfall a cathedral-like appearance, making it a favorite spot for photographers and nature enthusiasts. Litlanesfoss drops in 2 stages, with the lower falls being the most accessible and impressive. Its proximity to Hengifoss, which is Iceland's 3rd highest waterfall, and the hike to both falls is a popular activity. The trail leading to Litlanesfoss begins near the Hengifoss car park and follows a path that offers stunning views of the surrounding landscapes, including the Argarfjord Lake and the rolling hills of the
Fljótsdalur Valley.
The hike is moderately challenging, taking about 1.5 to 2 hours round trip, and rewards hikers with the breathtaking sight of both waterfalls and the unique basalt formations. Skógafoss Falls. This is one of Iceland's largest and most famous waterfalls, is a majestic site located on the Skóga River in the south of the country, dropping 60 meters from the cliffs of the former coastline, which now marks the boundary between the coastal lowlands and the highlands. Skógafoss is a perfect example of Iceland's dramatic natural beauty. The waterfall is 25 meters wide, creating a powerful cascade that produces a dense mist, often resulting in vivid rainbows on sunny days. An interesting legend associated with Skógafoss is that the first Viking settler in the area buried a treasure chest behind the waterfall. According to the tale, part of the chest was later found, but the rest remains hidden, sparking the imaginations of many who visit. For those keen on exploring, a staircase of over 500 steps leads to the top of the waterfall, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape and the Skóga River as it winds its way through the highlands. At the base of the waterfall, visitors can approach the curtain of water, feeling its immense power up close. Skógafoss is also the starting point for the famous Fimmvörðuháls hiking trail. Kvernufoss Waterfall. This is a hidden gem located near the more famous Skógafoss Waterfall in southern Iceland. This picturesque waterfall is tucked away in a narrow gorge, creating a serene and less crowded alternative to its neighbor. Kvernufoss drops approximately 30 meters into a lush, green valley, surrounded by steep cliffs and vibrant vegetation. One of the most appealing aspects of waterfall is the ability to walk behind the waterfall. It is located on private land, though it is accessible to the public with a short hike from the Skóga Museum, which features exhibits on Icelandic history and culture. The hike to Kvernufoss takes about 20 minutes and follows a scenic path along the Kverna River, passing through a beautiful landscape of moss-covered rocks and wildflowers. The waterfall is particularly stunning in the spring and summer months when the surrounding vegetation is in full bloom.
Stjórnarfoss
Waterfall. This is a picturesque waterfall located near the village of
Kirkjufellsfoss
in southern Iceland. Known for its serene beauty and unique setting, the waterfall is fed by the
Stjór
River, which flows through a narrow canyon before cascading into a small, tranquil pool surrounded by steep cliffs. Unlike some of Iceland's more powerful waterfalls,
Stjórnarfoss
is more modest in size, with a drop of about 15 meters, but its charming and intimate setting makes it a favorite spot for photographers and nature lovers. You can enjoy a short, easy hike from the nearby Systrastapi Rock, a steep cliff with historical significance, offering a peaceful and scenic experience. The area around
Stjórnarfoss
is also known for its unique geology, with basalt columns and other volcanic formations adding to the landscape's beauty. The nearby Systrafoss Waterfall, which cascades down from the top of Systrastapi, is also worth a visit.
Stjórnarfoss
Offers a quiet and beautiful retreat for those exploring the southern coast of Iceland, providing a perfect spot for relaxation. Gjáin. This is a hidden gem in the Þjórsárvötn Valley in southern Iceland, known for its enchanting beauty and tranquil atmosphere. This small, lush canyon is a stark contrast to the surrounding barren highlands, with a picturesque oasis filled with waterfalls, clear streams, and vibrant greenery. Gjáin's name, which means the gorge, is apt for this secluded spot, where the raw river cascades into a series of small waterfalls and pools, surrounded by basalt columns and lava formations. Gjáin is a favorite destination for photographers and nature lovers, who are drawn to its fairy tale-like landscape that seems almost otherworldly. Gjáin was also used as a filming location for the Game of Thrones. You can explore the area on foot, with trails leading through the canyon and to the nearby Höfuðfoss Waterfall, one of the tallest in Iceland, with breathtaking views of the valley below. Gjáin is also a great spot for a peaceful picnic, where you can enjoy the sounds of nature and the beauty of the Icelandic countryside. This secluded oasis is a perfect stop for those traveling through southern Iceland, offering a serene and picturesque escape from the more rugged landscapes of the highlands. Höfuðfoss Waterfall, which means high falls in Icelandic, is one of the tallest and most breathtaking waterfalls in the country, plunging 122 meters into a deep gorge in the
Þjórsárdalur
Valley in southern Iceland. This majestic waterfall is fed by the Fossa River, a tributary of the Þjórsárvötn River, and is located near the active volcano Hekla, adding to the dramatic landscape of the region. The waterfall's remote location means it is less visited than some of Iceland's more famous waterfalls, offering a more peaceful and intimate experience for those who make the journey. It is part of a pair of waterfalls, with the smaller but equally beautiful Granny Falls located just a short distance away, creating a stunning twin cascade that can be viewed from several vantage points along the edge of the gorge. You can enjoy a moderately challenging hike that takes them to the edge of the gorge, offering breathtaking views of the waterfall and the surrounding landscape.
Þjófafoss
Waterfall, translating to Thieves' Falls, is a scenic waterfall located in the
Þjórsárdalur
valley in southern Iceland, along the Þjófa River, which is the longest river in Iceland. This picturesque waterfall cascades over a broad, basalt cliff into a serene pool below, surrounded by rugged lava fields and the distant peaks of the Hekla volcano. The waterfall gets its name from a historical legend that thieves were once executed by being thrown into the falls, adding a layer of intrigue to its natural beauty. You can enjoy the peaceful and isolated setting, making it a perfect spot for photography and contemplation. The area is also rich in archaeological sites, with the nearby ruins of the Viking era. Valley is known for its diverse landscapes, including the lush Yauen Oasis and the powerful Hávifoss Waterfall. Hengifoss Waterfall, a majestic cascade within the dramatic Gljúfrafoss Canyon. It is a hidden gem nestled in the scenic
Skagafjörður
region. This impressive waterfall tumbles down a series of cliffs, creating a breathtaking spectacle that is particularly enchanting during the summer when the surrounding landscape is lush and vibrant. Unlike its more famous Icelandic counterparts, Hengifoss remains relatively unknown, offering a secluded escape for nature enthusiasts. Interestingly, this waterfall shares proximity to the historic town of Holar, a significant center of Icelandic culture and religion during the Middle Ages. You can discover Hengifoss by embarking on a scenic hike through a diverse terrain of mountains, valleys, and rivers. The journey rewards you with stunning views of the waterfall and the surrounding highlands. Myvatn Waterfall. This is another iconic waterfall cascades into the stunning Gljúfrafoss Canyon, near the town of Hofen. This enchanting waterfall cascades gracefully from towering cliffs into the lush, green canyon below, creating a breathtaking sight that feels both remote and magical. Gljúfrafoss Canyon itself is relatively unknown compared to more popular destinations in Iceland, making it a perfect spot for those seeking solitude and the unspoiled beauty of nature. The canyon is carved out by glacial meltwater from the surrounding Vatnajökull National Park. This connection to the glacier means that the canyon and its waterfalls are constantly evolving, as the melting ice feeds the rivers and shapes the landscape. The hike to Gljúfrafoss takes around 2 to 3 hours round trip, offering a moderately challenging yet rewarding experience, with panoramic views of the surrounding highlands and outwash plains. The area surrounding Gljúfrafoss is a haven for wildlife, with a variety of bird species and marine life often spotted along the coast. Gullfoss, also known as the Waterfall of the Gods, is one of Iceland's most spectacular and historically significant waterfalls. Located in the
Skjálfandafljót River.
In the northern part of the country, this stunning waterfall, with its curved shape and powerful flow, drops 12 meters over a width of 30 meters, creating a breathtaking cascade that is particularly popular with photographers and nature lovers. The name Gullfoss is linked to a pivotal moment in Icelandic history. In the year 1000, when the Icelandic parliament, the Alþingi, decided to convert to Christianity, it is said that the law speaker who was responsible for the decision threw his statues of the Old Norse gods into the waterfall as a symbolic gesture, thus giving the waterfall its name. Gullfoss is easily accessible from the nearby town of Akureyri and is located along the popular Diamond Circle tourist route, which also includes attractions like Lake Myvatn and Dettifoss, Europe's most powerful waterfall. You can explore both sides of the river, with walking paths leading to various viewpoints that offer different perspectives of the falls. The surrounding area is also rich in bird life, and the
Skjálfandafljót
river is known for its salmon fishing.
Hrafnabjargafoss.
Located in the
Bárðardalur
Valley in northern Iceland, is a lesser-known but equally stunning waterfall that offers a more secluded and tranquil experience compared to some of Iceland's more famous falls. This waterfall is part of the
Skjálfandafljót
river, which originates from the Vatnajökull Glacier and is known for its powerful flow, particularly during the spring and summer months when the glacial meltwater is at its peak.
Hrafnabjargafoss
Is characterized by its wide, multi-tiered cascade, which flows over rugged basalt formations, creating a beautiful and dramatic scene that is popular with photographers and nature lovers alike. The waterfall is not as easily accessible as others, requiring a drive along a gravel road and a short hike, which means it is often less crowded, offering a more peaceful and intimate experience with nature. The area around
Hrafnabjargafoss
is also rich in geological features, with nearby lava fields and other waterfalls like Aldeyjarfoss, adding to the region's rugged beauty.
Sigöldugljúfur
Canyon and waterfalls. This is a dramatic canyon located in the remote
Vatnsdalur
valley in North Iceland, known for its stunning waterfalls and rugged landscapes. The canyon is carved by the river
Víðidalsá,
which tumbles over a series of basalt cliffs, creating a sequence of cascading waterfalls known as Kálfafossar. The name
Sigöldugljúfur
is derived from local folklore, which tells of a giantess named Kola who is said to have lived in the canyon and forged it with her own hands. The canyon is relatively shallow but offers breathtaking views from the edge, where you can look down into the roaring river and see the powerful waterfalls up close. An interesting aspect of
Sigöldugljúfur
is its accessibility. The canyon is located just a short drive from the Ring Road, making it an easy stop for travelers exploring North Iceland. You can walk along the edge of the canyon on well-marked trails, with several viewing platforms offering different perspectives of the waterfalls and the surrounding landscape. The area around Skógafoss is also rich in natural beauty, with the nearby
Vatnsdalur
valley offering opportunities for hiking, fishing, and exploring Iceland's rural landscapes. Kvernufossar Falls, also known as Lava Falls, is a stunning and unusual series of waterfalls located in western Iceland, near the village of Húsafell. What makes Hraunfossar unique is that the water flows out of the Hálmundarán lava field, rather than from a river or lake. The waterfalls are the result of subterranean rivers that emerge from beneath the lava field, cascading down into the Hvida River in a beautiful display of numerous small streams and rivulets over a stretch of nearly a kilometer. This creates a mesmerizing scene where the clear, cold water gently spills over the moss-covered lava rocks, forming a series of delicate falls that are particularly striking against the dark basaltic landscape. It was formed by a volcanic eruption from a nearby volcano, which also created the nearby Glymur lava tube, one of the largest lava caves in Iceland. By visiting the falls, you can enjoy the scenic walking paths that offer various viewpoints of the falls, as well as the neighboring Bjarnarfoss, or Children's Falls, which is another waterfall with its own fascinating legend involving the tragic fate of two children. The area around Hraunfossar is also rich in history and folklore.
Bjarnarfoss.
Also known as Children's Falls, is a captivating waterfall located near Hraunfossar in the Borgarfjörður region of western Iceland. Unlike the serene and gentle cascades of Hraunfossar, Bjarnarfoss is a powerful, churning torrent of water that flows through a narrow, rocky gorge, creating a dramatic and thunderous spectacle. The waterfall gets its name from a tragic local legend. According to the story, two children from a nearby farm fell into the river and drowned while attempting to cross a natural stone bridge that once spanned the falls. In their grief, the children's mother destroyed the bridge, cursing the site. The legend adds a poignant and haunting aspect to the already impressive natural scenery. One of the most interesting features of Bjarnarfoss is the unusual rock formations around the falls, which have been shaped by the force of the water over centuries, creating intricate patterns and deep, swirling potholes. You can explore the area via a series of walking paths that offer close-up views of the falls and the surrounding lava field, as well as panoramic views of the Hvida River Valley. The proximity of Bjarnarfoss to Hraunfossar makes it easy to visit both sites in one trip.
Dynjandi.
Often regarded as the jewel of the Westfjords, is one of Iceland's most impressive waterfalls, cascading down the mountainside in a series of 7 falls that together resemble a bridal veil. The meaning of the waterfall name is thunderous, due to the roaring sound it produces as it plunges over 100 meters from the top of the fjord. The largest and most dramatic of the falls is the uppermost tier, which fans out to a width of 60 meters at its base, creating a striking visual spectacle. This fall is not just a single waterfall but a series of smaller falls, which can be viewed as hike up a well-maintained path that runs alongside the cascading water. The surrounding area is also rich in history and culture, with nearby sites including ancient Viking settlements and the remains of old turf houses. An interesting aspect of visiting Dynjandi is that it remains relatively off the beaten path, offering a more serene and intimate experience compared to Iceland's more famous attractions. So, what is your favorite waterfall in Iceland? Tell us in the comments section. Can you do us a favor? Please like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any future journeys. Until next time, happy travels!